Have you ever seen a logging truck hauling massive trees down a mountain? It's a wild ride. These trucks are not your everyday vehicles. They are massive, powerful machines designed to handle the toughest terrains and the heaviest loads. Imagine navigating a narrow, winding mountain road with a steep drop on one side and a towering load of timber on the other. It's not for the faint of heart. These drivers are a different breed. They are not just skilled at driving, they are experts in handling these behemoths under extreme conditions. Dressed in rugged outdoor gear, they are prepared for any challenge that comes their way. Their job requires not only physical strength, but also mental toughness and quick decision-making skills. Every day on the job is a test of their abilities and their courage. They face danger head-on to get the job done. Whether it's navigating through dense forests, driving on treacherous mountain roads, or dealing with unpredictable weather conditions, these drivers are always on high alert. The terrain is often unforgiving, with obstacles that can appear out of nowhere, but they push through, knowing that their work is crucial for the industry and for the communities that depend on it. These guys and gals are more than just drivers, they're highly skilled professionals. Their work is essential. They perform precision driving, expertly maneuvering their trucks through tight spots and difficult paths. It's a job that requires a high level of expertise and a deep understanding of their vehicles and the environment they operate in. They are the unsung heroes of the logging industry, ensuring that the timber reaches its destination safely and efficiently. It keeps the lumber industry going. Without these dedicated drivers, the supply chain would come to a halt. The timber they transport is essential for various industries, from construction to furniture making. Their work ensures that sawmills and lumber yards have a steady supply of raw materials to process. It's a critical link in the chain that supports countless jobs and businesses. Without them, we wouldn't have houses, furniture, or paper. The timber they transport is transformed into the products we use every day, from the wooden beams that support our homes to the furniture we sit on and the paper we write on. It all starts with these logging truck drivers. Their hard work and dedication make it possible for us to enjoy the comforts and conveniences of modern life. So the next time you see a logging truck on the road, take a moment to appreciate the wild ride these drivers take to keep our world running smoothly. Logging truck drivers are the kings of the road. These unsung heroes of the logging industry play a crucial role in ensuring that timber reaches its destination safely and on time. Their job is not just about driving, it's about mastering the art of maneuvering massive vehicles through some of the most unforgiving terrains on the planet. They navigate massive trucks through some of the most challenging terrain imaginable. Picture this: dense forests where the path is barely visible, rocky landscapes that test the limits of their driving skills, and winding mountain roads that require precision and nerves of steel. Think narrow mountain passes, steep grades, and muddy back roads. These drivers must be constantly vigilant, as one wrong move could spell disaster. The narrow mountain passes are particularly treacherous, with steep drops on one side and towering cliffs on the other. Climbing steep hills with a fully loaded truck demands not only power but also a deep understanding of the vehicle's capabilities. They deal with extreme weather conditions too. Imagine driving through a torrential downpour where visibility is almost zero, or navigating through a snowstorm where the road is hidden under a blanket of snow. Ice-covered roads add another layer of complexity, making every turn and stop a potential hazard. Rain, snow, ice, you name it, they've driven through it. These drivers are trained to handle the worst that nature can throw at them. Their trucks are equipped with specialized tires and chains to provide better traction, but even with these aids, the journey is far from easy. And they do it all while hauling a heavy, unwieldy load. The logs they carry are not just heavy, they're also awkwardly shaped, making the load even more challenging to manage. The weight of the timber affects the truck's handling, requiring the driver to be constantly aware of how the load shifts during the journey. It's not a job for the faint of heart. Logging truck drivers must possess a unique blend of physical endurance, mental toughness, and technical skill. They spend long hours on the road, often in isolation, facing dangers that most of us can only imagine. Yet, despite the challenges, they take pride in their work, knowing that they are an essential part of the supply chain that keeps the world running. These drivers put in long hours. They're away from home for days or even weeks at a time. It's a demanding job, both physically and mentally. They need to be alert and focused at all times. One mistake could have disastrous consequences. But despite the challenges, these drivers wouldn't have it any other way. They love what they do. Imagine navigating a truck longer than a bus around a hairpin turn. Now imagine that turn is on the edge of a mountain. That's a daily reality for logging truck drivers. They need nerves of steel and incredible precision. One wrong move could send the truck and its load tumbling down the mountainside. It's a high-stakes game of inches. Logging truck drivers work in all kinds of weather. Torrential rain can turn dirt roads into mud pits. Snow and ice make the roads treacherous, but the job has to get done, no matter the conditions. These drivers battle the elements with skill and determination. They know the risks, but they face them head-on. Section 6. The weight of the world. These trucks are massive. Loaded down with timber, they can weigh over 80,000 pounds. That's like driving around with 10 elephants in tow. Controlling that much weight takes strength and expertise. Drivers need to understand how the truck will handle under different conditions. It's a delicate balance of power and finesse. Section 7. A special breed. Not everyone can handle the pressure of driving a logging truck. It takes a special breed. These drivers have a unique combination of skills. They're physically strong and mentally tough. They're also incredibly skilled drivers with a deep respect for the road and the environment. It's a demanding job, but they wouldn't trade it for anything. Section 8. Unsung Heroes. Logging truck drivers are the unsung heroes of the lumber industry. They work long hours in dangerous conditions to bring us the wood products we rely on every day. Their work is essential, but often overlooked. Next time you see a logging truck on the road, take a moment to appreciate the skill and courage it takes to drive it. Section 9. Respect the ride. Driving a logging truck is not for the faint of heart. It requires a unique blend of skill, courage, and endurance. These drivers navigate some of the most challenging terrains imaginable, from steep mountain passes to dense forests and narrow winding roads. Each journey is a test of their abilities and their resolve. The sheer size and weight of the trucks they operate add to the complexity, making every trip a true adventure. It's a job that demands respect. Respect for the truck, respect for the road, and respect for the environment. These trucks are powerful machines, but they require constant maintenance and care. Drivers must be vigilant, inspecting their vehicles regularly to ensure they are in top condition. The roads they travel are often unforgiving, with rough surfaces and unpredictable weather conditions. Every trip is a reminder of the importance of safety and preparedness, and respect for the drivers who make it all possible. These men and women are the backbone of the logging industry. They work long hours, often in isolation, to transport the timber that is essential for countless industries. Their dedication and professionalism are unmatched. They face numerous challenges on the road, from mechanical issues to wildlife encounters, yet they remain focused and committed to their task. These men and women are true professionals. They undergo rigorous training to handle these massive vehicles and the loads they carry. Securing the timber is a critical part of their job, requiring precision and strength. Each log must be carefully loaded and secured to prevent accidents. The drivers must also be adept at navigating difficult routes, often with little room for error. Their expertise ensures that the timber reaches its destination safely and efficiently. They deserve our admiration and gratitude for the vital role they play in our lives. The timber they transport is used in construction, paper production, and countless other applications. Without their hard work, many of the products we rely on daily would not be possible. Their contributions often go unnoticed, but they are essential to our economy and our way of life. We owe them a debt of thanks for their tireless efforts. So next time you see a logging truck, remember the wild ride it took to get there? Think about the driver behind the wheel, the challenges they faced, and the skill they demonstrated. Appreciate the journey and the hard work that went into delivering that load of timber. Respect the ride and respect the drivers who make it all possible. They are true heroes of the road, and their contributions are invaluable.